YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to Bananas Epic Gaming. And today we are doing another tier list video, and this tier list is going to be for horror movies. I was sent this one by somebody in one of my Facebook groups and on Discord. So let me know what you think of my tiers of these movies in the comments below. And here we go. The first, Chucky, the original Child's Play movie. I personally thought it was a good movie. I enjoy Brad Dourif as Chucky. If I butchered his name, I'm sorry. But I'm personally a fan of the sequel more than I am of this one. But it's an average movie to me. Up next, Rob Zombie's Halloween. I'm not a fan of this movie. We didn't need to know that Michael came from a white trash family. I'm sorry. That just ruined the Michael character. And Danny McBride and company, the people that are controlling Halloween 2018, are doing a good job at reviving it. I keep thinking of somebody behind me. The 1992 Dracula. I thought that this was a tremendous movie. I personally enjoyed it, and according to Rotten Tomatoes, I'm not alone, because it's ranked 7.75% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's been a really long time since I've seen this. I saw this in film class back when I was going to college. So I can't, whoa. Gary Oldman, Winona Ryder, sorry about that. Keanu Reeves, Anthony Hopkins, Sadie Frost. That's a good cast. Grave Encounters. I thought that this was a tremendous... I loved Grave Encounters. I loved it. Good found footage horror movie. Good for the time that it came out in. If you haven't seen Grave Encounters, go give it a watch. It is worth it. Halloween. John Carpenter's masterpiece. Enough said. Michael Myers, Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasance, and so on and so forth. Christine, I don't remember Christine, so I'm not going to harp on it too much. And that's Lords of Salem. The Ring. I thought The Ring was a good horror movie. I thought it was a good sequel as well, because this is a remake. I'm sorry. I thought this was a good remake because it's a remake of the Japanese take on that story, and I like the American take on this one, at least the first one. The second one, not so much. Silent Hill, I thought it was an average video game horror movie. I personally have a love-hate relationship for it. I like it, but then I don't. I want there to be more deaths and more connected to Silent Hill. They do a better job than the rest of the evil movies do. I'll give them that. Final Destination. Final Destination, the first one, was a masterpiece from when it came out in the early 2000s. That type of movie would not be released nowadays. If you know the opening scene, you know why. And it's just a good premise in my mind. Friday the 13th. Out of all the horror remakes of the Big Four, Friday the 13th is the better of the ones of Jason, Freddy, and Leatherface. Because Leatherface has had many remakes that all cancel each other out. But Jason and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Jessica Biel are the better remakes. The Nun. I want to say that it's good, but it's not. It's not good at all. Not at all. Cheap jump scares and all the scary stuff that happened in the movie happened in the trailer. Aliens, masterpiece. Or is it Alien? Sigourney Weaver? Yeah. That's how you say her name. She's tremendous in this role. Tremendous. 28 Days Later, good zombie movie, but it's not my take. I like George A. Romero's Day of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead. I wasn't really a fan of 28 Days Later. It Follows. I can't get in it to watch that movie. I don't personally enjoy it, and it's not that hard to please me for a horror movie fan. But It Follows does nothing for me. Scream, masterpiece. I cannot wait for the 5th one to come out. But this is the first one without Wes Craven, so let's see how they do. Hopefully they do well in his honor. The Blair Witch, very good for the time, and for the longest time, people thought that those people that died in the movie actually died. Until some of them saw them promoting the movie on The Tonight Show. The Mist. Mist is a good take on a Stephen King book. I enjoyed it, but the ending, I'm not a fan of the ending. If he would have waited, I'm sorry, a couple minutes, everybody would have been saved. Poltergeist, very good. I'm a fan of Poltergeist, so I assume, Poltergeist is a classic. And they're here. That's creepy, still to this day. Sinister. Very good. The first Sinister was a tremendous job to everybody that worked on that movie. And if they ever make a part 3, I will be there opening night to see it. Cabin in the Woods. Good take on Cabin in the Woods. And it's like a nice little jab at the horror community. Saying that only the virgin can survive and they will work with whatever they got. I like that. The Shining, or Willie says The Shining. The Shining is a masterpiece. No being around the bush, it is. Jack Nicholson did a tremendous job in that role. Dead Silence. The premise is good. If you scream, she will take your tongue, but it's just a bad movie. The Thing, the Junker, I enjoyed this one when we watched it in film class back in 2013. That's all I can really say, because I have seen this movie, but I don't remember that much from this movie. Because I know I've seen this movie. Annabelle. Annabelle's good. It was a cheap cash grab to me, because they're trying to build the Conjuring universe to match up with the Marvel universe, because DC isn't doing it. But that would be interesting to see where Annabelle could go, even though she can't go anywhere. She's in the Warren's Museum now, up until the 3rd Conjuring film. Mama, average horror movie, average jump scares. I wasn't really a fan of it. The original It, very good. Tim Curry will always be It. The Fly, I don't think I haven't seen. I'm not going to judge it, but I know I've seen The Thing. That's the only difference between these two. Saw. I'm going to watch The Thing tonight, maybe. The first Saw, very good horror movie, and the twist at the end with who is laying on the floor with him kind of shocked me, but not really. The Slender Man movie, no. The Exorcist, masterpiece of a movie, and that is one of the scariest movies to this day still. And it's been how long? Friday the 13th, masterpiece. Mrs. Voorhees was the original killer in Friday the 13th, and many people don't know that. They claim to be big fans of the franchise. Get Out, Very good horror movie for this generation, the 2010s. I enjoyed it. It's Jordan Peele is a good director. Insidious. Give me one quick second. Now, Insidious, I like the first one. I like the first one and the second one. I thought the first one and the second one were good. Third one was okay. The fourth one was eh. So I'm gonna put it at good. The remake of It, I can't put it anywhere up here, but so I'll put it in the middle between good and masterpiece. Or very good and masterpiece. I thought it was a very good take on the remake, and they covered everything when they were kids, and the sequel focused on when they were adults, and that's what I liked. The Purge, I liked the first Purge movie. The rest of them I do not like. I'm not a fan of. I thought they did a good job with The Purge, and it's a good premise of a horror movie where you let all crap illegal for a set amount of hours. Good stuff. The Hills Have Eyes remake. Now, the Hills Have Eyes remake, I'm gonna put at average. I liked it, but the original is, to me, is a little better. They're about the same length, but I just gotta get the original one because the original one is one of Wes Craven's first movies that really got him going, and is from that golden age of horror for me. And the original Hills Have Eyes came out in. Give me 1 second. 1977. So it came out like near the Halloween and Jason and the Nightmare on Elm Street, but like right before that era started. I liked the Hills Have Eyes and the original. So I'm just gonna put them. Yeah, I'm gonna put them like right next to each other at a very good. Or good. Jaws. Jaws is a masterpiece. No questions about it. And to this day, people are afraid to go in the water because of that movie. Psycho, masterpiece. We would not have any of these movies without Psycho, in my mind, or Peeping Tom. I'm gonna rank them. Hey, yeah. Okay. Okay, the original, the remake of Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm not a fan of. And the Nightmare on Elm Street original, sorry about that pop-up. Tremendous movie. Robert Englund will always be my Freddy Krueger. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.